Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Cuz. And I'm proud of Matt. He's already got his notification out this morning about tonight's live stream. I planted my saffron already. I got one in a test area, and the rest of it is planted right where I harvested my sweet potatoes. So I'm finding places for spring planting. Acres. Andy was here last night at 10:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which was 9:34 you guys' time. She was the number one like. Well, she came right back, so it counts. You were the first one to show up this morning, though, cuz. See, there's only. Well, good morning, Rita. Rita's going to be cleaning her kitchen while she listens. Yeah, I get that there. Rita says we entertain her. Well, she isn't too far from you. Arkansas to Tennessee ain't too bad of a trip. You know, Rita, I'm the same way. I can do it for other people. I just hate cleaning my own house. 'Cause every time I clean it up, I can't find anything. And when I move, I lose a lot of things. Like I can't find the rest of my wide mouth jars. Now I'm going to have to spend another $30 for them. Well, it's much easier to sew than it is to do dishes. Okay, just a minute, Lucy. Let me get the camera on, then I'll let you up. Okay, come on up. There we go. Lucy has to say hi because she knows I'm talking to you guys. Let me angle the camera down like it should be. There we go. See, look at Lucy. See that? You gotta look up here. Up here. Oh, you don't care about the computer. Oh, you can't see all the boxes, cuz. And you can't see the shelving units I'm trying to arrange the boxes onto either. I'm having a hard time figuring out where I'm going to put everything. What? If you let me up, I'll go get you a treat. Let me up and I'll go get you a treat. She loves Slim Jims. So, how many people planted a fall garden so far? The only thing I did was the saffron crocuses. And I guess everybody else is still in bed this morning. Now, I'm going to get a piece, Lucy. Oh, yeah, I'm about ready to cut down on my dog food bill and increase my grocery bill. Yeah, Rita, the collard greens, once the cold weather hits, will be sweeter. Lucy's going to only get what's good enough for me to eat. Oh, let me see if I can do this where you guys can see her. Okay, that's all for now. Oh, don't need it. Knock it off the stand there. But see, I am drinking out of Gedro's Homestead cup, but the shirt I'm wearing is my Grafted Branch shirt that they gave me at QuailCon. See, it even has my name on it. Now, what do you have? Yeah, I'm getting a round today, and I'm getting round all right. Yeah, but mine's a special gift. Good morning, Jennifer. Haven't seen you in a coon's age. Now, what do you guys got left to do to get ready for winter? I don't know. Did you pay for it, cuz? Hey, Buster. Good to see you. You got it, Andy. That is sweet. Good morning, Matt. Speak of the devil, and he appears. Yay! Congratulations on getting your notification out early this morning. Go lay down, Lucy. No more treats. You've had enough treats. Are you going live tomorrow, too? Is also what I need to know. Buster got 34 quail chicks out of 40 eggs. Now that is pretty good. That's an 85% hatch rate. So, Matt, we're still wanting to know if you're also going to go live tomorrow morning. Cool. If you're not subscribed to Grafter Branch, I would advise you to subscribe. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go Monday and check my post office box. I should check that at least once a month, unless somebody tells me they're sending me something. I hate when coffee goes down. Okay, news on the terrible landlord. Uh, First I had the eviction. and then that was dismissed. And then I had I went to court Wednesday, and I'm sitting in. I go to check in, and they said, "Oh, you just go in there." They didn't even care. They didn't even look. So I went in the court building. I mean, into the courtroom, and the judge calls the first case. The attorney goes up, and he says, "Well, this case, I had dismissed two cases." And he says, "Miss Young is here, and hers has been dismissed Monday, but I had no way to notify her because I only have her old address." So, in other words, I went to court. I had all that stress and everything to find out that I didn't even have to show up. And I think that's all because when we had the eviction, I started pulling out the proof, and I was telling the judge the proof that I had, that all of it was because he flunked inspection. So I think the attorney told him, "Hey, she's got some damaging stuff on you, so you better drop this." But I didn't do any damage to that apartment anyhow. I had also cleaned all the animal stuff that splashed onto the walls off. And Lucy heard me opening up the treat thing, so she's up here. PJ, good to see you. Happy birthday. And I'm glad your family and you are all safe. And I tell you what, you guys, I had bought some chicken eggs, store bought chicken eggs. Well, my nurse wanted us to make some kidney bean salad. So the only eggs that I had that I could boil as whole eggs was, of course, the chicken eggs. You know, boiled chicken eggs that come from a store taste nasty. I mean, yeah, I don't like them. I just have to get into my powdered eggs and start using that and say the heck with store buy until I run out. Good morning, Aaron. See, I got your cup, but I have Matt's t-shirt. It's probably cool enough finally to work, isn't it? Yep, I'm going to have to talk to some of my quailers about getting some eggs to eat. Because when they sanitize these, I mean, they taste like rubber. and they don't have very much flavor. And they stink. They smell more sulfuric. They're okay to if you want fried over easy eggs, but otherwise they're not worth a dang to have. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't have an unlimited supply of freeze-dried eggs either because I had gave some to my daughter. Me either, Matt. It's just since I moved to this apartment. Yeah, it is. I am so sad. Same here, Andy. This last month was yeah, it was the first time I bought eggs from a store, and not only the price is ridiculous, but those eggs can be 60 days old before you ever get them. You and me both, cuz you and me both. One place I would love to plant in, I can't really plant in because there's a big old um, pine tree or a fir tree, whatever you want to call it. That's on the other side of the fence. But I found a few other areas. I have to watch out because the city's ready to do more revamping. Matt, that would be a good deal if you moved to Ohio. Then you have all the green you want. I know you need to make a visit down to your dad's and tell your dad you want the freeze dryer. But anyhow, I've been watching videos about making dog food, and I could just freeze dry the dog food so I don't have to worry about it being in a freezer. When I had Quail, how many eggs did I eat a month? Oh, that would vary, not counting all the dog treats I gave. Yeah, because well, I have an oven now and I need to bake, and I didn't have an oven that baked very good there. But this oven seems to be doing good, which means I need eggs for cheesecake, I need eggs for baking cakes, I need eggs for bread, I need eggs for when I want fried eggs. Yeah, about 8 dozen a month. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. No, it'd be more than that. It would vary. It would vary because remember at one point I was getting 50 eggs a day. I would sell some and then I would grow some. but the rest of them I was eating. And Lucy was eating. Lucy could eat 2 dozen in one setting. Yeah, 8 dozen would only be 2 dozen regularly. Yeah, if that. Because when I fixed eggs, I would cook a dozen myself. I would cook a dozen, Andy, and I would eat 8 of them, and 4 would go to Lucy. Because if I'm frying eggs, she wants her share. Yeah, let's work on that, Aaron. I'll get hold of you later. Let's see, when I use quail eggs for bacon, I use a measuring cup. For every quarter cup of quail eggs equals 1 large egg. So if anybody wants a subscription service of eggs, they can get hold of Gedro's Family Farm or Family Homestead. Yeah, people like me. Or Aaron, even your if you have extra chicken eggs. Yeah, that's what I like. I don't like them when they've been washed. When I sold my eggs, I made sure people knew they weren't washed. Tell them they don't have to put them in the refrigerator. Set them on your counter for a couple months. Let's see what. Those are boiled quail eggs in water. That's canned. That will take away the flavor. Oh, yuck. Ah, I see, Aaron. Yeah, so you don't know what they fed the quail. But I'm telling you what, the eggs I got in the refrigerator, they are so nasty. It's just like having super processed food. That's what they remind you of. Heck, on Amazon, if you order pedigree, you could get it from it could be processed in Mexico. Did you get your quail barn done, Aaron? Oh, that's what you're working outside. They're hard boiled, yeah. Exactly. When you find out what real food tastes like, you don't like what's in the stores. And that's my biggest problem. And the meat, you don't know if it's real meat. Everything in the grocery store either has no taste or it has chemical taste or it has no taste and it's tough. Or you're not sure it's exactly what they say it is. No, he's talking about the canned eggs. Oh, wow. You're unloading the truck? That's all right. You'll start loading them back up in May. What they were talking about, Matt, is the canned eggs that Andy linked that you can get from Amazon. Good morning, Teresa. You know, starting Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to have heat on my apartment. And that is going to be bad. Unless I buy a heater instead of using the baseboard heat. Well, have a good day working on that quail barn, Aaron. And we'll see you at tonight's leaving. Yeah, Teresa, that's a good reason to have heat on, is if you're hatching eggs. And you know, in Thailand, you don't know what they're feeding the animals. Heck, unless you have a actual grain store near you, you don't even know what you're feeding your animals. Because remember what happened in the spring when people started having problems with their feed? Was it last spring or spring before? Where if you bought it from TSC and it was missing nutrients, so the quail weren't laying eggs and the chickens weren't laying eggs. And I had somebody try my research. Oh, I had someone try and do what I suggested with my research, and they found out that within a week and a half, their birds were still laying eggs. Because it wasn't the do more that was the problem. The problem was TSC's actual no name brand. Yeah, the lentils and rice actually made the them start laying again. Exactly, Andy. Well, you're not going to be eating the button quail, right? And it depends on how it's medicated. If it's naturally medicated, that's one thing, but if it's chemically medicated, that's another. If it's done with herbs, it's good. If it's done with chemicals, then you have to have them 6 weeks off the feed before you eat them. Yeah, you give the rice and lentils once a month, and that keeps them going good, doesn't it? Yeah, but that's for weeks, and his is naturally medicated. It's a certain chemical you have to that's used in a lot of commercial medicated that is not good. But let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find the ingredients here. Okay, if it has no added antibiotics or hormones, that should be good. It's when they add the antibiotics and hormones that is bad. Oh, okay, just a second. No, let me look. Okay, just give me a minute. Give me a second here. I don't see comment box. Here we go. Let me look up that word here. Yeah, it says it's a common. Give me just a second, people. Hey, Christina. Okay, let me share this with you guys. This is what Kallenbach uses. It's a quaternise derived from, which is a thiamine antagonist. Supposed to get, I can't pronounce half the words. It's the only pharmaceutical ingredient approved for prevention and treatment in laying chickens. Immune receptors. This blockage of receptors prevents Coccidia from utilizing thiamine, and as a result, thiamine is unavailable to Coccidia. Vitamin. There's several which play it. Yeah. Okay, it's rapidly eliminated within a few hours from the body versus via the kidneys. Vitamins, antibiotics, minerals, and other ingredients commonly used, but it should not be mixed in concentrates. Can any high levels break down to petric acid? Okay. The residue can be found in the eggs for up to 10 days after withdrawal from the feed. No withdrawal time has been assigned for eggs. Continuous use of it results in the development of a drug resistance, which is a major problem in limiting its use. So it does have its bad effects. But if you're using it for quail usually don't get that. Yeah, that's what I was just showing. But if your quail are not on the ground and close to chickens, they usually don't have that problem. But if you're not, I hope you're not eating the button quail's eggs. Yeah, that means for 10 days you can't eat their eggs. 10 days after they're off that feed. Yeah, as long as you got them off about 2 weeks before you start eating their eggs. So I would only have them on the medicated for the first 2 weeks of their life. I gotta get Lucy's treats out of my way, or I'm gonna eat it all up. You could actually use wood chips for deep litter. Then you shouldn't really have to worry about coccidiosis. You would have to crack enough eggs, Matt, to make a quarter cup. Good morning, Dawn. Yeah, you're going to be walking a marathon pretty soon. Well, I don't know. These are button quail eggs. This is a button quail egg. Let me go see if I don't know where that is. This is a button quail egg. And this is my lighter, so it gives you an idea. You know what I did in the very beginning, Teresa? Before I found Zach and found Zach's eggs, I had regular chicken starter, and I would add high protein cat food. I would grind it up and add it to the feed. No, they're not big. See, even for a quail egg, this is small. This is almost a fairy egg to a regular quail. Oh, you mean for as tiny as a button quail is? Yeah. Well, they came from Kelly, so they're from Kelly Connects, um, Feather Connections, button quail. Well, the ones that are almost 8 weeks old, you can put into regular chicken feed now, or pheasant starter. I mean, pheasant feed, or wild game feed. And where I used to get my feed from is I would get it from Chewy because I lived in an upstairs apartment. They would bring it up my apartment and carry those 50-pound bags up the stairs and put them at my door. Hey, Katrina, do you have a few minutes? Or let's say anybody that I know that would like to talk about anything, here's the link. Why don't you come up and talk about the lights? Because I seen that picture and it was beautiful. And talk about what you're doing to get ready for winter. Yeah, I can see that, Katrina. But Dawn, you got to be careful that you don't overdo it and do damage. I'll be right back, you guys. I have got to get a coffin nail. And what I do is I write down the time that I have a cigarette, and it's been over an hour since last one. because I'm weaning myself off of smoking. Yeah, Steve is right. You can, yeah, coffin nails. Yeah, 'tis the season for coffins, anyhow. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm not. I have to wait an hour, at least 45 minutes before I can have a cigarette. The next week, it's going to be a different time. Oh, I don't. I never heard the term swing bed before you, Don. But that is great either way. So I don't know what swing bed is. Yeah, I'm cutting down and going down and down, weaning myself so I don't become the great witch that starts with a B. Yeah, is swing bed what everybody else calls occupational therapy? Yeah, my vision is them having everybody in hammocks. Well, because there's occupational therapy, then there's physical therapy. Of course, Katrina, but occupational therapy is one that makes sure you can get up and move around before you can even go home. There you go. Yeah, but it also would cause more accidents for people like me that can't stay in bed and have balance issues to begin with. Good morning, Bev. How are you faring from the storm? Yeah, 'cause I rub off on her a lot. No power, no water, no internet. So you must be on your phone. Oh, I caught it. And I just laughed and agreed with you. Oh, that is great news, Bev. Did anybody bring Skylink to your area, Bev? She's in Tampa, Florida, right where the hurricane hit. Oh, wow. It's Florida, Katrina. Did you evacuate, Bev? Or did you stay at home and board everything up? Well, at least that's something, Bev. I'm glad you are able to make it with us today. Oh, you weren't in the evac zone? How did it send a lot of tornadoes your way? Oh, wow. Good morning, USA. Oh, the tornadoes were southeast of you. Okay. Because I lived in Galveston that summer that Hurricane Allen came through. They evacuated Galveston Island. So we went to San Antone. So where did Allen make landfall? Brownsville, which is just south of San Antone. Sent 11 tornadoes through San Antonio. But you said all the trees missed your house and missed your quail barn. Yeah, you were truly blessed. Oh, occupational therapy is upper body. Well, they had to do me my whole body. I had to go through 3 days of therapy before I could be released from the hospital just to make sure I was safe. No, I am so glad. I haven't seen you in a while, Beth, so I'm so glad that you came on to tell us that you were fine. Good morning, Nancy. Beth, have we connected since I had the new name on Facebook? Hi, James. James is another one of my cousins. There we go. I just posted it just above where you say, "What is it?" That's the link to my profile, Beth, so you can get on, get with me, so we can you continue talking. So, James, how's school going? And Beth, did you apply for FEMA? I know you're not on school on Saturday, but you were on school during the week. So how's school going, James? You've had over a month of schooling, and it's been a month and a half since QuailCon. Ah, so since you had a week off of school for fall break, you're making them do laundry. Okay. Well, Bev, what's your business name? And I'll follow you on that. And Steve, will you get time off for Thanksgiving too? Oh, wow. Have a blessed day, Dawn. And hopefully you'll be able to go home and just go to therapy or have therapy come to you. And Bev, without electricity, do you have a solar bank to be able to charge up your phone? And it also gives her a little vacation, Andy. Because when my kids were young, I said the only way I got a vacation is when I went to the hospital. Yeah, but you know me, Andy. I say what comes to mind. Because when you're in the hospital, that's me time. Oh, in other words, you're going in the emergency door, and then you'll come out of the regular door. So, yeah, that'd be true. If I go to the hospital, it would be because somebody made me go to the hospital and I was too out of it to fight. No, 'cause you're too ornery to die. You're just like I am. Let me just do something here. Yeah, I've already outlived my grandfather, Swanson, and my mother, she died when she was 55, so I'm 11 years older than she was when she died. Now, if I outlive my dad, he lived until he was 85. I can see that. And he says her friend had some baby quail in a brooder. They lost power during the hurricane and only lost one baby. I think they are only a few days, maybe a week old now. Left before the storm, just got home today. Oh. And the babies were in the brooder during the storm and everything? Oh, I'm so sorry, Bev. But after you get electricity, you can go back and do it again. Okay, Lucy, come here. Up, up. Come on. Come on. Come on up here. Oh, you want to mind your manners because I got treats here. Let's see. Yes, they were. I take my whole brooder with me, baby Quill before the kids. I have priorities. Let's see if we can get her to. Katrina said, "Hi, Lucy." I wish I could show you My favorite trick for her. Walking talus. Oh yeah. All it is. Here, let me get back here. Yeah, I can do it back here. Let me angle this down a little bit more. Wait for it. Okay. Okay, Lucy. Yeah, sometimes I do that when we're walking. I'll buy a double um, Slim Jim, one for me, one for her. But she has to sit down and wait for hers. Come here, Lucy. Let me get this out of the way. Let's see if we can catch it. Well, they couldn't see you catch it. Yeah. See, I put it on my leg. Wait. This is my favorite trait because I can sit back here and have a conversation with you guys, and she'll wait there as long as I want her to. And she'll keep looking at me instead of the treat. Okay. Well, she don't have any more treats. Well, see, you have to start it off with your hand, cause and every time they go for it, you have your hand like this, and every time they go for it, when you say tell them wait, you close it up before they can get to it. Then they eventually learn what wait means. I know he lifted every cage up off the floor, put Quail into cages that was in an aviary, and tore down one of the aviaries. He used trailer house tie downs in the aviary. Okay, let's see what Matt's weather is. Huh, I don't know why Nightbot isn't working right now. It was working earlier. Let me click it again. Hmm. I don't know why it's not working. Let's see why the timers are not working. Well, it says it's working. Ah, now it's working. Hi, Amy. Pitchfork in a trailer. Okay, it's 63 degrees where Matt is right now. Wind's blowing north from the north at 5 miles per hour. Current humidity is 24%. I guess you didn't have classes today, huh, Amy? See, it's already 68 degrees. It was only 40 degrees or 46 this morning when I went out. Aw. When you're ready for my help, you know where I live at, Amy. So it sounds like with you getting all those wood chips, you're getting ready for your winter, some winter work done, pre-winter work. Teresa, type in weather and then your zip code. That way we can see your forecast. Okay, Bev, let me check that out real quick. Yeah, okay, I got it. I accepted. Conditions are fair with a temperature of 79. Hello, creative redundancy. Let me see. I think I know his name. Let me see. Nope, I don't have your name on here on my list. Creative redundancies. Type in weather, then your zip code, and it'll give us your weather or your city state. I'll check into that later, Bev. Well, real friends wouldn't be bored with it. And where Andy's at, its conditions are sunny with a temperature of 75. You're warm right now. Winds blowing from the southwest at 7 miles per hour. But you're going to get cold tomorrow. Yeah, real friends wouldn't get bored with it. And CR, what is seasonal? Because with Coturnic quail, they lay all year long if you give them light. Every time a car goes by, I get the um, reflection hitting my glasses and makes me think that there's a fly or something on my glasses. Oh no, Monday it's going to be cold here. I'm going to show you guys how bad it's going to get here. Now, see, it's going to be 79 today, 77 tomorrow, but Monday it's only going to be up to 58 degrees, 40 for a low. Tuesday it's going to be 53 with 35 for a low. Then Wednesday on the 16th, we're going to have frost warnings because it's going to be 32. See, we're going to have a couple days there, 3 days of cold, then it starts warming up again for for about a week. I don't know why it just did that. I wouldn't move to Utah. Bev, because Utah's laws are getting stupid. Now, Matt, the small winters we get in Southwest Ohio is not bad. Not really. Vermont is too cold. New Hampshire is probably too cold. Yeah, I'd say anywhere between Southwest Ohio to Tennessee. That kind of area of which would which would include the southern part of Missouri. Hello, Echo. Haven't seen you in a few weeks. Thank you, CR. Well, move close to the mountain. The mountain kind of keeps the tornadoes away. But tornadoes are a heck of a lot easier to deal with than hurricanes. I probably did. New Hampshire. And I know it's supposed to be New Hampshire, but that's harder to say. Oh no. But at least you didn't get hit by what was it? Milton? Yeah, you get a lot hurricanes shoot off a lot of tornadoes. But I'm glad you're feeling better now. Matt, you have a blessed day and don't work too hard. And I'll see you tonight. I still haven't got everything unpacked. I'm having problems finding places to put everything. But I tell you what, I ate a hard boiled store bought egg. I boiled it myself. I don't like it. Yeah, Bev, I had to move because the old place didn't pass Section 8, and this new place is smaller, and I'm not allowed to have any animals. Yeah, it's been quite a while. I know it was before QuailCon the last time I seen you. No, but I am thinking about talking to the landlord about putting a couple cages out back for at least rabbits. He just said I couldn't have any in my apartment. I don't have the only animal I have is my Lucy, and that's because nobody can say no about that. That's against the federal law to say no about my Lucy. Yeah, I had to sell all my rabbits at QuailCon. Yeah, and I get depressed every time I think about it. Well, it's time for me. You gotta wait a little bit, Lucy. No, I got to shut off the camera for a little bit because I need a cancer stick. Let me see. Yeah, it's been 50 minutes since the last one. So I'm working on that, on quitting by lowering my amount. I don't know. I have to look at it different ways, Andy. I have to feel everything out first and figure out how to do it. Yeah, I agree. There are some good ones in Missouri. Okay, Bev, go put the water on to boil and come right back. I went over there and wrote down the time and forgot the cigarette. Oh, wow. Yeah, because when I mentioned about gardening outside, the landlord's wife told me they don't care what I do outside. And I need to refill my cup while we're talking about it. Because this cup holds a lot, but this is the longest I let it go without filling it up. Okay, let me see what I missed while I was getting coffee. Oh, that takes up too valid of space for me. I got saffron planted instead. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find out. And let's see what Steve's got going here. Weather for Pope. Conditions are sunny with a temperature of 77. The wind is blowing from the south southwest at 5 miles per hour. Current humidity is 52%. Yeah, Katrina, I wanted to tell you, I put one saffron bulb in a gorilla spot, and then I planted the rest in the soil that I took the sweet potatoes out of. Well, it was raining yesterday, wasn't it, cuz? Yeah, I've been looking at areas. Now, the one field that I was going to do, um, they're getting ready to tear part of it up so that they connect one bike trail to another bike trail. So I have to be very careful where I do things. But if I can, now I know that if I do get permission to have cages outside. Hey, Nikki. If I do get permission outside, should I have quail first or rabbits? But either way, I'll have to put padlocks on the cages because one of the other renters here has 3 dogs. I can't do a aviary because there isn't that much room. You have got it right there because then I would need to build 3 cages. Yeah, it's behind the building. Yeah. But I would have to build 3 cages and I would have to have padlocks on them so people don't steal my rabbits and dogs don't get to them. No, for rabbits. No, I have nothing facing the back area. I have to walk around the back every day to take garbage. I mean, every time I need to take garbage out. No, all my windows face Main Street. Yeah, I could get a Wi-Fi camera and put out there. Yeah, creative. You caught it. And I just read it as she meant it. But see, I'm fluent in Taiwanese. That's from my days on AOL as a guide and stuff. Because I know exactly where your mind went. You guys are really crazy. That's why I love you so much. Yeah, Steve. So her brain isn't working because she hasn't had coffee. Nikki hatched 23 little button quail this week. Cool. Are you making them? Are you going to use those just for feed or jewelry or are you going to sell them for pets, Nikki? Pets and reptile people. Cool. You guys see all those animals that Kelly's been crocheting? Hey, Andy, that's what we need. We need quail buttons. Hey, Katrina, if I had a place for an aviary, I would uh, have rabbits over Muscovy ducks. Since I can't eat beef, maybe I'll be able to have, then I might not be able to eat Muscovy meat. because that would probably trigger my gout because the meat is so rich. No, Amy, I would have to do those cameras if I put rabbit cages out back because of those dogs and because of the drug addicts around here and everything. Good morning, Joseph, and it's better late than never. Yeah, I would have to try some first. That is wonderful, Nikki. At Disney World, the one in California, right? Because I know you can't be in the Florida one. Yeah, you're up in Canada, aren't you, CR? Let's see, in Lake Bruno, this is partly cloudy, temperature of 82. The wind is blowing from the north-northeast at 8 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 59. Whoops. 32830. Oh, that's in Florida. Okay. Oh, there's still a little debris on the ground. Let's wonder they're opened. Well, you guys, it's after 12 o'clock, and I do have to take Lucy out. So I'm going to have to let this go for the day. Everybody have a blessed day, and see you tonight at Grafted Branch at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.